everyone, this is Anthony from Flies and Ties. Today I'm going to be showing you how to tie the Sculpin bunny right here. It's a very great pattern to imitate the Sculpins in your water. It's very simple to tie, very heavy, so it's meant to be fished on the bottom, and it's awesome. I love this pattern. There's a lot of people have caught tons of fish with it. Just to kind of show you what we're going to need today is we're going to need Sculpin helmets right here, so this head right there. Next we're going to need also crosscut rabbit and normal rabbit strips, tying thread and a hook. So I'm going to take this fly off and I'm going to show you how to tie this. So first I'm going to put in a size 2 hook upside down. This one specifically is the Stealth Fly Products fly hook. It's an N2. N stands for nymph. It's part of their wet series. Check them out. They have great hooks. They're all black. They're the sharpest hooks on the market. They're awesome. And then to get started, we're just going to take our thread right here and we're just going to kind of start wrapping back. There we go. We're going to create a good base. This is what we're going to be tying on top of. Okay, there we go. So next we're going to take our Zonker strip right here, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to measure about 2 hook lengths, roughly around there. I always try to err on the side of more. You can always go on a shorter tail or a shorter body, but you can never make it bigger once you cut it. It's just something I've learned through trial and error and a lot of mistakes in the past. So next I'm just going to take it back again. I'm going to measure it again, find where the center point is. Okay, it's about right here. Then you're going to take it and you're just going to pierce it like so. You're going to bring it down, put it back in the vise. So this is going to be your tail, and it's also going to be part of the body. You're going to tie it in this, so I'm wetting my fingers, and then just right on top of each other you want to do each wrap. So there we go. 1, 2. So I want to do about 4 to 5 wraps all on top of each other, like so. And it'll still move around a little bit, not a whole lot. And you take that back and you just do about 10, 12 wraps, however many you want, to lock it in place. This will make it so it doesn't move a whole lot. Okay, and great. And then you just wrap forward to about roughly around the center portion. Next, you're going to want to take your crosscut rabbit strips. So I have one right here, and make sure you know which direction the fibers are going. The fibers need to go back on this fly, and then you take it and you measure like that, so it roughly goes about behind where the hook eye is. So you know, okay, I know right about right there is where I need to go. I'm just going to tie this in. So right there we go. And just make sure your fibers are going back when you tie this fly. That's a common error, this pattern. So I start wrapping backwards. Just kind of brush the hair back as I go, just like so. If you need to wet your fingers a little bit, go ahead. That helps. Oops. Okay. There we go. Tighten that down. And then one thing I do right here is I'll take my Sculpin helmet and just kind of measure to find out, okay, am I going to have room? And yes, I'm going to have room. So I'll take that off, trim this. There we go. And then add a few more wraps. Next, you're going to wet your fingers and stroke this all the way down like so. Stroke the body down. Have all the fibers are facing down that way, and bring this what you tied in the back for the tail and the body back forward, and just start tying it in. So this right here, I mean, this is why I like to make it a little longer as well. It's because if you make it too short, it's not gonna, there we go. If you make it too short, it won't tie in very well. Okay, and then kind of like before, I always check a few different times. There we go. That's where our Sculpin helmet's gonna sit. So I'm gonna stroke these fibers back. I'm gonna create a good base, because here in a moment we're gonna use super glue to glue that helmet on. And then we're just gonna whip finish it. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, make sure these fibers are facing back. Take your super glue. Make sure you have a good amount on there, because this is what's going to be holding on the Sculpin head. Get the Sculpin helmet, put it on so it sticks like that. So if you let it dry, you could fish it like that, but then you always run the risk that the Sculpin helmet could potentially come off. You don't want that. So what we're going to do again is we're going to take our thread. We're just going to create a little base right here. Just create a little head out of it. That way, you know, if the super glue did come loose for whatever reason, you still have a Sculpin helmet on. So I'm just kind of building up this head real fast. So one thing I always do with my flies is I make every fly as durable as I can. There we go. So right here I'm just going to tie this off. And if you have durable flies, they will last a lot longer, and you'll have a lot more fun fishing instead of losing flies. Next, I'm going to take the UV fly finish. This is just something I do extra. You don't have to, but I'll take it and I'll put on top of the threads. There you go. Get the top. Hold the light for about 15 seconds. Roughly right around there. At least this light you do. Some lights you might be able to cure it even faster, depending on how strong they are. So you just hold it on there, make sure it's good to go, check for tackiness. I'll flip this around and do the back side as well. Like I said, I like to create durable flies. I like to fish constantly. I don't like to lose them, have them break on me and stuff. You know, it's just a lot easier to keep fishing with the same fly over and over and over if it's catching fish. And so, there you have it. This is the Sculpin bunny, right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed tying this fly and learning about it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, message me. Please subscribe to the page if you liked what you see and you want to see more. And then also feel free to visit my Instagram page, Flies and Ties. There you'll see a lot of the flies I've tied and kind of what I'm up to right now. So thanks for viewing, guys, and y'all have a good night.